Right now, man, I got my single out called Trap Sang. Trapsang. Sang. Trap Sang.
Trap Sang.
Yes, sir. It's produced by KE on the track. Okay. He did All the Way Turned Up, Roscoe Dash. He did You the Boss, Nicki Minaj, and Rick Ross. He did Magic for Future. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he's a multi-platinum producer. Thanks to KE for that one.
50 round drum when the strap bang. I'ma make the trap sing. Thumbing through the bands at the crap game. I'ma make the trap sing.
Welcome back to another episode of Model Talk. I'm your host, Teddy J.
And I'm Big Neil.
I'm Nikki Says YOLO. It's Raul Berry.
And today we have a very special episode with a very special guest, straight from Miami, Florida, hip-hop rapper, and more, Tito Starr.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thanks for joining us, bro.
For sure.
What's good, man?
I can't call it Big Neil. It's my dog right here, man.
Yeah, we go back.
We go back.
Yeah, we went to school together.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
I didn't even know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, since y'all went to school together, what made you become a rapper, get into the music business?
Yeah, well, shoot, Big Neil can attest, man. I've been doing this since
day one,
since a pup.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wasn't doing this when it was something to do and everybody thought that they was gonna get a lot of girls with it and all that. We was in the cafeteria beating on the tables, got the ciphers going and all that there, you know what I'm talking about? So it been something that I've been into from way back. Way back. Music is something that been with me. So thankfully I was able to be around a lot of good people that like to do it too and just help nurture the thing, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've been doing it for a minute though.
Yeah. So tell us what you got going on. What songs you got?
Oh man, right now, man, I got my single out called Trap Sang. Trapsang. Sang. Trap Sang.
Trap Sang.
Yes, sir. It's produced by KE on the track. Okay. He did All the Way Turned Up, Roscoe Dash. He did You the Boss, Nicki Minaj, and Rick Ross. He did Magic for Future. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he's a multi-platinum producer. Thanks to KE for that one. Yeah, nice. Got that single out right now. I got a mixtape out right now called Tito's. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tito's.
Drink. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we like to drink.
Yeah, it's under construction right now, man. But I got a couple of songs on there and I pretty much just took it back on some old Lil Wayne droughts. You know what I'm saying? Like Gucci Mane, you know what I'm saying? When them dudes was really running the mixtape scene and they pretty much just took whatever the hottest song was and flipped it, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So right now, one of my songs that's playing real heavy in the DMV right now is the back end remix on the Finesse 2-Time track. You feel me? So yeah, it's on SoundCloud right now and the mixtape gonna be out sometime, I say in May. And it'll be on like Audio Mac and all that to download free. You feel me?
Oh, nice. So who would you say inspire you in your creativity and all that?
Man, good question. My parents are from Panama.
Okay.
So
nice.
I'm influenced by a whole lot of different sounds, you know what I'm saying? But definitely I would say that the first sound that was introduced to me that I say that I really, really latched on to was a style called raga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, raga. You know what I'm saying? My dude back there might have heard about that, you know what I'm saying? But raga wound up formulating into something called reggaeton.
Yeah. We know what reggaeton,
yeah. But that's what it was called previous to reggaeton. It was called raga, you know what I'm saying? In Panama. Yeah. So that was some of the first music I heard because my parents was playing a lot of that. Yeah. You know, a lot of salsa merengue, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Calypso. You know, a lot of island music. So that was pretty much my first introduction to music. But seeing my cousins that actually was in Panama doing it is what kind of made me.
That's great.
Yeah. So
That's great,
your mix is heavy because you got, reggaeton.
Yeah.
And then you got down south because you from
yes, sir.
down south.
Yeah, I'm the firstborn
and now
here.
you in DC, so you got all of that.
Correct.
And how you blend all that?
Man, you know, the world is a ghetto, like Scarface them saying, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just different slang, different places, you know what I'm saying? But we all the same people at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just learning the DC culture was definitely different, you know what I'm saying? Because I moved up there when I was already kind of stuck in my Miami ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to definitely adapt to it. But DC is a great city. I went to Howard University up there for music engineering. You know what I'm saying? So that's what pushed me up there.
Right.
And it kind of helped just get in with a lot of different people, man. You know, DC is one of the richest black cities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As far as black influential people in high places, you know what I'm talking about? So to be around that, you know, you want to put yourself around success to be
Absolutely.
successful.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
So that's pretty much was the theory behind it. And that's where BET started from, Bob
Yeah.
Johnson. You know what I'm talking about? Things of that nature. So yeah, pretty much that's what got me around there.
So what is one or two artists you like to work with or collaborate with?
Oh man, it's too many because I'm a fan of I'm a fan of the music, you know what I'm saying? Like just all the way around from old to new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'll be too many to name, but definitely, definitely one dude that I find, I think I like working with people based on how I perceive them a little bit.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of wrong because I don't really know them. But I kind of do that based off of me listening to their music, you know what I'm saying? So one person in particular that I think is a real interesting person and I like his music is 21 Savage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I
He's
like to
dope.
get with 21.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? We got sort of similar stories. You know what I'm saying? 21 from across the water. You know what I'm saying? So, and he raised here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I
I'm
definitely
glad
would.
he was able to stay here.
Yeah, and I can definitely see you in the
Yeah.
album cover with him.
That's what's
Definitely.
up. That's what's up. So 21.
It'll fit.
Yeah, it would.
And since I said somebody young, I guess I go back. And for me, I keep it in the crib, man. JT Money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Legend.
JT Money.
Yeah.
Legendary.
He definitely skipped over that after reggaeton.
Yeah.
The first hip hop, whatever that really grabbed a hold of me was JT Money and the Poison Clan. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Right.
JT
Yeah.
Money and the
Yeah.
Poison Clan. That's the first thing that really took me there, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And then that was also a dope thing to do or see because at the time, JT was rolling with Debonair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Debonair was from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I was born in Brooklyn and I was
right.
raised here. So
Yeah.
just to see that whole connection, you feel me, with them like that, it
Yeah.
just made me feel like, damn, that's some shit I need to be doing. You
Yeah.
dig? So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
JT was
Okay.
definitely inspirational. So yeah.
Yeah, I used to rap a little bit, but I ain't stick with it like you did.
Yeah, Neil used to be around them cyphers. Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna blow my dude up, man. But they used to call Big Neil Snoop Dogg back in the day.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, you
Yeah,
cut
I
all
was
that
slim.
hair off my
I was
man
slim
face
with the braids.
He was slim with the braids. He looked just like Snoop from that deep cover. I'm trying. Listen,
Yeah.
I can see a little bit.
let me find that picture. I'm gonna try and hey, I'm
Yeah,
telling you, man.
yeah.
Yeah, everybody called him Snoop.
I wanna see
Everybody
that.
called him
Still
Snoop.
call me Snoop.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, so
that's
yeah.
another story.
That's a whole nother.
So on Model Talk, we usually talk about relationships, but
Yeah.
we try to get artists on here, celebrities. Then we got to get their opinions also. So today's topic will be dating with intentions, and we're talking about like how many dates should it take? When we say to get to the cookie jar, we'll say.
My boy said like the owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll pop? Yeah, I get you. Okay.
I mean, Neil was talking with
yeah,
Nick
let
Yolo.
them kick it off. 'Cause They had a nice
No,
spirited
go ahead,
conversation,
go ahead,
definitely.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Ms. Yolo, I still ain't get to a conclusion of how many days you think it takes.
You know, it just before you get to the cookie jar.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for a woman, I think it depends. If she's just out to have a good time, it could be the first date or the second date. But if she's dating with intention,
What intention?
with wanting to find her partner, with wanting to find her
And it
person,
should be the first date. That's your intention.
yeah, but that's just physical.
But
Facts.
That's physical.
Yeah.
You can like the person all day physically, but what about the second layer? What about the sapio aspect of it?
yeah.
So
that's,
again,
but if you don't like them with that first layer,
but it takes time to build and grow. It takes time.
second
You be
layer.
rushing.
So
like-
so you saying you already gonna know that you want that first layer, but you just gonna hold out on them.
I mean,
and play games,
with the
'cause
physical
that's a
attraction,
game.
yeah, you may want to hop on that right quick because physically it's there. It's a lust kind of an aspect. But if you want to date with intention to have your long-term partner, it's going to take some time to get to know those layers.
I disagree.
All right, then.
So we need to break those layers down.
Cause you playing with the one you got intent for, but you just
Okay.
lustful for the one you lustful for.
But he has to have the same intentions as well. He can
But
just be
how
out
you
have-
gonna know that though? You never gonna know that.
Exactly. You have to get
So
to know
that's
the
why
person.
she say she making him wait so she
Yes.
can
Yeah,
find out.
but if you wait and then the intentions change, it's still the same thing. So
That is a point as well. Is
Yeah,
the
so-
glass half empty or half full
yeah,
type
because
vibe?
you can make them wait, but you want a long-term relationship, but then when he get it, it ain't good. He ain't waiting. You don't want it no more.
Look, women have control. women ultimately they control
Control
the
what?
cookie jar.
That's
yeah,
right.
They're in control of that.
Yeah,
In the
definitely.
situation.
But men
The
control the
whole-
relationship. If he don't want a relationship with you after you get it, it's done. So making him wait.
I mean,
is
we have
just
to be realistic. I think when we're dating, because realistically, when a guy shows interest in you, and he's dating you, what do you really think is his
goal.
intention when we say dating with intentions?
Yeah.
We just know that the first time you meet us, guys, you just want to get in the pants.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
That's
Well,
what
they
we're
want
that's
conditioned
what-
to
They want-
think
No.
that way, and it's
Yeah.
true.
But that's
It's
day
true.
one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's
every
after.
man.
Like, there's no way a man is really gonna be that into you to be
Nah.
in a relationship when they first
Exactly.
meet you.
And
you
he's
know
never
what I mean?
even been
Yeah,
intimate with you.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
You guys ain't. I
So,
think that's
the first thought is like, okay, how can
We
I
ain't
get
saying
her?
give it away freely, but we just saying pick better.
Also,
Don't go on dates
so you
with
won't
dudes
pay
you
for
might
it by
not
going
be
taking her to dinner? Like,
you
what you
should
mean for
give
free?
it away freely.
No, that ain't what I'm saying.
What you want me to pay? I'm paying for it. Like what is it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to earn it.
You gonna buy money?
Yeah, you're gonna have to
So I
earn
might
it.
as well give you the money up front.
No,
What's
no,
the
you
point
gonna
of the
pay for it.
dates?
You gonna pay
Unless
for
you
it
want
with
the
time. You gonna pay for it with
Yes.
attention.
It's getting
You gonna pay for
sticky.
it.
Pause.
But like
got
you
something to
said,
say?
it depends. Yeah,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no, please.
If you
Go ahead.
look, if you care about me,
Yeah.
why should I have to pay for it? If we both care about each other,
But they ain't gonna know that they care about you at first. Well,
That's what we're saying.
that's what they
First-
trying to figure out.
Yeah.
technically,
Yeah.
first date, second date shouldn't only to me be on a guy unless she's the only one who's interested.
No, so for me, I know I pay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like the guy
That's
should
dope.
pay all the time.
That's
like,
dope.
I would pay.
That's
I'll say,
dope.
babe, I got it. It's fine.
Yeah.
First date, okay, maybe he want to pay. Second date, I'll pay.
But
That's
before
dope.
you even go on a date, y'all should have at least had a couple of conversations, and you should
Right.
know a little bit of background history about this person.
Of course.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
if you should know if he got a job. You should know if he got all his teeth. You should know like certain things about this person already.
first date,
you should know
before
if
the first
how good he is with
Yeah,
his
before
mom.
the first
like,
date.
Nah, you ain't gonna know all
Nah,
that.
you ain't
about
got
it.
No,
all
you
that.
can
But I'm
have
saying, like,
conversation, like, yeah,
Like,
for
you
at least
should-
2 weeks.
Cause
or
I might
something
meet
like
you
that.
today and say, "Hey, let's go on a date tomorrow night or something." Mm-hmm. You're not gonna get to know my whole life
Yeah,
before
that's
the
true.
date.
So it takes
Yeah.
time.
Things
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
happen. It depends.
Okay, but in
It
a date
depends
like
on the
that-
chemistry between the people. You know what I mean?
Chemistry
It depends.
chemistry
Yeah.
can be a funny thing though. Like you can have some chemistry, but that's fake. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't all the way. You just might have good energy
For the
man.
moment.
For that
For
moment,
the-
yeah.
for that moment. It's
But
a
then that
vibe.
chemistry,
Yeah.
I think that's what get a lot of women in trouble. They be having chemistry with bad dude. Like dude, bad.
Because
the
he's
bad
not
guy got chemistry.
ready. He's not ready. Like, okay, so again, it depends on the man. Is he just want to smash, or is he ready to actually find his
You know what I'm
person?
saying?
It just
The pher-
depends on the man.
pheromones that's coming off a bad guy is heavy. You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
God,
They
that's
gonna
crazy.
get you.
All I know
gonna suck
is
you
you
in.
won't know anyone until you start getting to know them.
Yeah.
Because guys, like I said, they just want to have sex.
Yeah,
That's the
definitely.
first thing on their mind.
That's
First
all they
thing.
want to
wanna
do
have
is
it.
smash.
And then it's not until you know them, like you start talking to them
Yeah,
and you start
first
learning their love language, what they
Yeah.
like, and this and that, and that's how you know how this guy is really gonna really like you or fall for you or something like that.
But different men want different things though. Like men,
That's true.
every man want a woman for a different thing. You might see a man that's sitting with his woman. You like, damn, why you want her? But for whatever reasons, he want
Yeah,
her. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
That's called sapio.
yeah, okay.
Do you believe in
but
sapiosexual?
I don't know what that is. Elaborate
Sapiosexual.
on
That's a
what
whole
is that.
other level. Imagine being physically attracted to that person, and then the sapio kicks in.
But what is sapio?
Can you imagine
I don't
like
know
the
what that is.
sex and the intimacy with that?
Hey, listen.
that can-
Explain
So-
what is sapio.
Yeah,
we
what is
need
it?
to know
Oh,
what that
sapio
is.
means that you're attracted to the intellectual mind of the person. It's
Okay.
not just physical, but the inner being,
The
the
essence
way
of that
how they
person.
speak, the essence, them just being into you. That's
Yeah.
sapio. It goes
Okay.
beyond the physical aspect of it. So when
Right.
you combine that with the physical, come
Yeah.
on now, that's like
Like I always, you
But you're
just
not
said,
gonna know that like right
it's not gonna happen off the bat, right?
I always say the best love making is the person that you making love to a person you love. So
Exactly.
But that's
That-
not happening
you
on the
basically
first
just
date.
described
It's like
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Y'all seen Avatar? Y'all seen Avatar? You know what I'm saying? When they
Yeah, I
had
saw
touched the tree
Avatar.
and they connected with that little, you know what I'm saying?
That was deep.
talking about-
That was
Yeah.
deep. Pause.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
I
that
see
is.
where you at right there. The tree of life. That,
There
that
we
was
go.
deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit ain't happening on the first couple of days.
No,
No, it's
niggas ain't
not.
touching
No,
trees.
no.
But what I would say, to just my point, just my opinion, I think that the only way you really get a chance to know who you with is through struggle.
Yeah.
When a hard situation pause, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
when you're really gonna know. So
That is so true.
Yeah.
you get to know them in the beginning and, you know, honeymoon phases and things of that
All of
nature,
that.
you know. But when it's a situation that things are tense, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? That's
And
gonna
most
make
people
or
jump
break
ship.
y'all.
Yeah, that's how you know the
That's
real
when
ones
you
are.
really get,
If
yeah.
it's true or
Yeah.
not.
And
Yeah.
that's when you probably start. If you felt you loved them before, you probably
Yeah.
love them more once
Right.
y'all
Yeah.
get through that
Yeah.
storm type
Exactly.
of vibe. You know what I'm
Most people don't
saying?
make it through that storm though. 'Cause I feel
Most
like,
people don't.
Facts.
most people-
It's a rough storm.
yeah,
now.
because all the
And-
females usually
and
like they go back.
it's the way that, just my opinion, the way that it's set up these days, it's a lot of options. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with that being said, and then all it take is a few not to if it's a standard or a code, it just take a few that just take it a notch below. And once it, you know what I mean, it's just like a football player that if he knows his value is 50 million, if he goes any bit below, now the market gets
That's
set
the market,
lower
that's the
and
price
everybody, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it's a female that may think she's on a different scale, but now the man know that the market seemed to be lower from
Yeah.
what he done
That's the new
seen,
price.
you know.
But I want
Right.
to say something about what you just said. Like, you know,
Yes.
there's different types of struggles.
Yes.
And as females, sometimes we're in a relationship and the man has no idea who he really is, like the hurt that he's bringing to the female.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like some people are aware, okay, I know who I am. I know, you know, where I need to work
Facts.
on. And some people have no idea.
I get
Right.
And
that.
that's why they create, you know, gaslighting. They start gaslight you, like, you know, as females, and then you're there like as this sacrificial lamb, whatever, just taking it and taking it. And this person is not doing anything to change because they're not even aware to begin with. So there's different types of struggle when
Women
you say
gaslight
that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Women gas like men.
Yeah.
But most people can't handle stuff, especially women, because they'll be the ones saying things is changing. I think people expect unrealistically expect a relationship to just have that same high
Honeymoon feeling
phase
forever.
throughout
agree.
years
Yeah.
and years, and for it to stay
Yeah.
that way when life happens, different things happen in life.
Yeah.
You might have like deaths to deal
Yeah.
with. You might have
Struggles.
other shit
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
happens. That
Right.
you know. So if it's just like, oh, you know, you're changing, but we all change as the years go by. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
And I do want to add that, you know, back to our conversation, we were taught as women that men chase.
Right.
Men. So the thing is, if we give it up on the first date,
Yeah.
then y'all are going to call us hoes,
Yep.
sluts,
Not
lies.
necessary.
Yeah.
I get
No,
what
I'm
you're saying.
saying.
I know what you're saying.
If
I know
women
what
give
you're
it
saying.
up on the first date,
Yeah, the
what
first
y'all
date,
what
yeah,
y'all
the
gonna
first
call
date.
us? We hoes, we easy, we loose, we
It
thoughts, all of that.
It's a double
How you
standard to a
carry
degree.
yourself
It's a double
Yeah.
standard.
completely. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because
Yeah, I
a
think
man
that-
can tell, well, they think they can tell, you know, what type of woman you are based on, like, if you gave it up on the first date to somebody that you met and had that chemistry you talk about, he can probably tell that maybe she didn't do this before. Like maybe she does have that type of chemistry with just him. Cause he gonna look at your total life, like everything you doing in your life, how
Right.
you dress, how you talk,
On
how
the
you
first
act.
date.
Yeah.
After,
Yeah.
maybe not on
You
the
should be
first
doing
date,
the
but
same thing too
afterwards, like
anyways.
if he into you, if he feeling you, if it was good, he ain't gonna just leave. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He
we
gonna
ain't
try
leaving
to
just because you
investigate
gave it
that.
on the first date.
Yeah, he
Okay,
ain't gonna
okay,
just
I'm
leave.
just-
Something's
he
good,
gonna
he
try to
gonna
double
go
back
come
and see
again.
what that
Unless
do.
he's married and or I don't know.
Oh, unless
That's another conversation.
That's a whole other.
That's a whole other conversation.
Oh,
But we talking
man.
about somebody that's trying to end up building something with you.
Right.
Just because you gave it up on the first date don't mean he won't build with you.
No, but that's our conditioning because that's how men
Yeah.
perceive women to be. They're hoes or they're
Not all
loose if they
men.
give it
Men
up.
do perceive that, but
Right.
like I said, he gon' look at the
It,
totality.
what, what I
Okay.
what I would
Yeah,
say
like-
what I would say to that is you're right, but you're wrong.
You right
Only
or wrong?
because you're right as that's what it could be perceived at. But in this modern day and time,
Yeah.
niggas don't care.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm
times have
saying?
changed.
What's-
Yeah, that niggas don't even care.
That was
They
back- that was
still
back in
a
the
make your
day.
wife.
What's my man from Snowfall that got
Oh yeah.
Megan, I mean, what's her name?
No,
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey, yeah.
Him,
Oh, that's
he
true.
was-
Yeah, they don't.
He
was with,
parading on the red carpet, and he
Yep.
know she done been. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like, you know,
so I got you.
they don't care.
These
Like,
days dudes don't care. They don't care if you've been with him. They'll still
yeah,
like
like
Yeah.
if he feel that you are his
What
or
the
for
fuck?
him,
Yeah. He don't care.
yeah, he'll lock
Absolutely.
in. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
the new age man.
that's
Yeah.
the new way.
Yeah.
Facts.
Oh, the
facts.
new age man.
Yeah, new age
Okay.
is like it's modern women, it's modern men.
Yeah, or modern
And I
thinking.
feel like, as we grow older, and then that's what we realize, because we had so many different experiences. You like this person for this reason, blah, blah, but everything is a choice. You find what is for you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like, you have to have experience to have wisdom, so.
And just in the double standard thing, we had spoke on it before when the conversation started with if a dude took a woman or cooked on a second date instead of going out, right? And she said that's a little off to her because she'll feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I get it, because if
get
I
it.
was a woman, I'm going to a dude crib and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might not want to do this, and you dig.
Yeah, you
but like
locked
I
in.
told her on the flip side, if I'm a guy and a woman asks me to do that, I'll be flattered.
You
Like,
be
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just
Good for me.
Mars
I'm
and
home
Venus
anyway.
to a degree with the
Right.
mindset of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Right?
definitely, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, man.
So when we talked about how many dates, what would be kind of maybe your number? Is there a particular number, or you can be your
yeah,
open
what's
to
the
first
general
dates?
number that you think is a
Okay,
safe
so
gonna
after
set- hey,
after I check his
You're going to set the
public
bar
records.
with this now. Just know you setting the bar when you say what you say now. Because men all across the world going to say,
Listening right
she
now.
said it's only whatever number. Go ahead, though.
Wait, so how many days before what? Before the
Before you
you
think
let 'em in.
it's
Cookie jar.
Before you let 'em in. Yeah.
to go ahead and
for the cookie
Yeah.
jar?
Give
To
him
give
the
it a cookie
sample.
jar?
Yeah.
Or for him to even like
him
comment
even
you
be
like
trying to get a sample.
Okay, well, for me, okay, so let me think about this answer because I have been traumatized by men in the past and them
Understood.
being slick with trying to get the cookie. So, so I am being a little biased. I'm trying to be open-minded nowadays, but I would say, probably after, maybe the fourth, fifth date.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Jeez.
But keep in mind, I'm paying too for the date.
How spaced out are these dates?
Yeah. I spaced out.
5 days could be 2 months.
Nah, look, I'm really feeling you. I want to see you all the time.
Yeah,
Like
so
if the chemistry is there, I want to. We talking every day. We
you
texting.
go out-
I
you
want
go
to
out-
see you.
if you go out every weekend, that's 4 dates in a month. So
Shit, if I take
If
you
you
out
go
3
both
times a week,
Saturdays,
I knock
then
3
that's
out already.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
So my instincts and my intuition will tell me, okay, you know what, girl, just I feel
You
good
think that's
about
your
him. Let
intuition?
me just
Same
go
here.
for it.
Good
Yes.
answer.
true.
Good
It's
answer.
true.
Good
That's how
answer.
I am.
Good
Yeah,
answer.
my body.
No,
There you
I'm
go.
very
Good
good
answer.
with my body.
Like, you never
so
know.
You
She
never
calling
know.
me
You
intuition.
never know.
You can't put a timetable on
As
record,
a
nigga.
woman, I feel like if you're in tune with yourself, you're in tune with your intuition, your feelings, and this and that, you can make that decision whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, day
because
one.
you're
Yeah.
gonna.
I think it depends
You
how much
know.
y'all
Yeah.
are into the guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So sometimes you can't deny a connection. You really can't deny it, and whatever's gonna happen,
deny that
happen.
itch.
And I have a story. So I met this guy once, like a while ago, and then we went to a coffee date in the morning, and then it's like just sitting
Fucking
across.
that evening.
We had so much chemistry, like it's like just by touching me a little bit, it's like electricity and stuff like that. It was so deep, like we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then it's funny though, because after that day we never saw each other anymore because we didn't know how
he
to
was a
move
bad
it.
guy. Them pheromones.
What happened after the Starbucks?
Damn.
After that date.
Yeah, after that day,
Yeah, it didn't end at Starbucks with no magic
No,
electricity.
I mean
you want to know the
like,
details.
so we kissed. That same day, and it was like too deep. It's like this is the first time I'm meeting this person.
So, did it scare y'all?
Yes, a lot.
That's
We
what it
have
was, huh?
we don't talk anymore.
So y'all both were scared.
Yeah, we're like, how do we
Damn.
move
He
on
wasn't
from
scared.
this? Like, how do we move on from this? It's
How
already
y'all move on?
sexual.
Just take it- what-
It's already this,
So
and
did it- Did it go beyond that?
Nah, she's
no.
saying right after that
It
they
was
both
done.
cut and
They
ran
just like
because they were
literally,
scared.
you were so
They
scared.
They both
Yeah.
were scared that it,
It
was
was
gonna
that-
get
You might have
crazy.
just turned down your soul,
your
mate.
soul.
Yeah, I'm saying why? Why not pursue it further, girl? Like if it
never-
was
I was
there.
just
And that's what I'm
crazy.
It
trying
was
to
just
tell Nikki.
crazy.
Like, hey, if it's like that, you might have just missed your
But
soul,
you know, life is seemingly like the dog chasing his tail, right? So
Yeah.
the man and the woman fall in love, right? They want to create a family and all that. But then at times, well, more times than others.
Yeah.
Once they have the children and all that,
And things
the
change.
man feel like maybe kids should be raised on the A level. The
Yeah.
female think the kids should be raised on the B level.
Right.
And that winds up being a tug of war to the point that they wind up splitting.
Right.
So it's like the whole time you work to get to this point, and then
Yeah.
that same thing be the thing that
That
Right.
tear you
Split
apart.
everything, yeah.
Exactly.
So now,
what's that
using
situation
that
like
same
that?
analogy,
Yeah.
going back to what she talking about,
Yeah.
you looking for love, you're
Yeah.
trying to find that person, and when you find
Right.
that shit,
She ran away.
you get it, you feel me? Like it be like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
so-
crazy
That's
like
real.
that.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she don't know the other parts, like what you saying. She don't know how he want to raise his kids. She just know that
And that
chemistry.
That's jumping
scares
the
her
gun, though. Y'all
because
talking
she
about
into
kids?
him
Yeah, that's too
already
far
this
away.
much.
That's too far out.
No,
They just
but-
on their date.
but-
Y'all talking about
But
kids.
just in future senses of if you're that much into this person right now, who knows,
What gonna happen?
Yeah,
that's
like, you
that's
could
what's
be-
So
scary.
explore it.
She
Take
should
that
have explored
risk.
it.
it is like they
not
say
worried about no kids on the
it's
first
like
Yeah, me neither.
it's like
I
glass
don't know.
half empty, half full, because you could explore it, right? But like she say, it's so electric that
Yeah.
it's like
He coulda did
a
anything.
dope fiend high.
Yeah, it's like a dope
It was
And
so
then now
electric that
it's
y'all
like
got
you're
scared and ran
just
away.
strung out to a point that
Yeah.
you know what I mean, stuff that you probably wouldn't
Wouldn't do,
allow
you'd
or
do
let
it.
roll.
Right, exactly,
It's rolling
exactly.
and all of that.
Yeah,
So
you're like, this is not for
I
me.
guess one would say they're scared to lose they self.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's-
She was
I
gonna
think
lose
that's what it
herself.
was.
Oh,
I think
They
that's what it
both was
was.
gonna lose
No,
themselves.
it's vulnerability.
Yeah, you were scared of
You
that.
were afraid
I
of being
think that's what it
vulnerable.
was, yeah.
That's what it is. Do you regret it? Thinking about it like
No,
right now?
I don't, because like after we stopped talking, it's like we're not trying to get to together
Yeah.
again. Like it's not happening anymore. So it's like
Right.
okay,
Both
Yeah,
of y'all
like-
felt the
You
same
was able to wean
thing.
yourself off that addiction. You,
yeah.
Yeah, you
She
went
was
to
trying to
rehab.
make sure she didn't get hooked.
went to
Yeah,
rehab.
that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah, I would have
Damn.
lost myself.
So
I
we
felt
asked
like so.
Nikki and yourself. I mean, how many do you think first date, based on that experience? Do you think it is possible to get a cookie jar on the first date, or depending on the
Yeah,
attachment?
definitely.
said
Like
yeah.
it really depends. It really depends. Yeah.
Depends on the
Yeah.
chemistry.
So you're saying yeah?
Yes, it depends. Like sometimes, like you would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait a little bit." Most likely, you're not really into the guy to begin with.
That's what I was trying
It's up
get
to the
Nikki
woman. I
say.
said that.
That's what I was trying to get
Yeah.
Nikki to say.
No, I did say that. I said women
You're
are
really
in
not-
control of the cookie jar.
if a female is making you wait
She ain't
for
into-
5
not into
dates,
you.
Yeah.
she don't like
Oh,
it.
that's
Just
wrong.
using-
She
But
don't
that
like
is
it.
sometimes,
Yeah.
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 Because let me tell you, I've
If
taken
a
so
female
many.
is
No.
making you wait 5 dates,
She don't
Then
like
you
it.
don't like me then.
No,
because
You don't like me then.
They don't like you or you don't like
You're
them.
not trying to get to know me then. It's all
do you
about
mean?
that.
I can
Not,
still get
it's
to
all
know
about
you.
that,
Like
not
them.
that.
why does it have to be 5 days for me to know about that?
No,
We can
at
be
the end of
talking
the
in
day, we're
between.
human.
Let's talk on the phone.
Yeah,
Let's-
talking on the phone.
Like,
getting
yeah.
to know you.
Yeah.
Why is there like a time stamp
Why
on
does it have to be
it?
5 days? Why does it have to be?
You put a timestamp on it.
Okay, date number 1. Okay.
Dude,
Because I
man.
know your motive. You after this and not this or this.